The Detroit Lions have already secured their postseason berth, joining the Kansas City Chiefs and Buffalo Bills as the first teams firmly entrenched in the NFL playoff picture. As we head into Week 14, several teams are still fighting for their spots, with some needing to win and others requiring help from other games. After clinching their 9th consecutive AFC West title with a straightforward victory over the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday night, Kansas City is set to enter the playoffs. Their win solidifies their dominance in the AFC, but for many other teams, the path to clinching a playoff spot is far more complicated. The Minnesota Vikings are in a similar position to the Eagles. While they sit on the brink of a postseason berth, they need to win and rely on results from other games to guarantee their place. The Vikings can clinch a playoff spot with a victory, but there are several scenarios where they could still advance, even with a tie. These scenarios involve outcomes like a Seahawks-Cardinals tie, a loss by the Cardinals, or the Rams failing to win or tie their respective matchup. The road to a playoff spot is also complex for the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles have several clinching scenarios, each requiring them to win and get help from other teams. One of the primary conditions involves a win for the Eagles, combined with a Falcons loss or tie. Another potential scenario is a win for Philadelphia, a tie or loss for the Seahawks and Cardinals, and a loss for the Buccaneers. If the Eagles tie, their playoff chances improve slightly, but they still need a combination of losses and ties from the Falcons, Seahawks, Cardinals, and Buccaneers to secure a spot in the postseason. The Vikings and Eagles have multiple paths to the playoffs, but each depends on their performance and the results from other teams around the league. The NFC playoff picture remains fluid, and the outcomes of these Week 14 matchups will go a long way in determining which teams will join the Lions in securing their playoff spots. Week 14 will provide clarity as we inch closer to the postseason. While some teams are already in, many still have to navigate complicated scenarios to seal their fate.